Hi, this is Maria. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to be making a simple card using Celebrating You. We're going to be using this one, The Best Is Yet to Come. The paper is from the Country Floral Lane suite, and this is Country Gingham. This was burlap. It came with the red in that Valentine pack, but we're trying to use what we have, so let's see what we can come up with. I might, we'll see how it goes, use one of these hearts out of the Country Bouquet, but we'll see as we get going. We'll see how the card goes. Before we get started, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you're notified when I post a new video. I also want to announce that I have added a penny cam. So she likes to sleep next to me. She's right over here. So every once in a while we'll check in on Penny. Okay, so let's first of all, let's see, this is my burlap. I think this just looks so pretty against these colors. This is soft suede. This is designer series paper from that Country Floral Lane pack. And this is the Country Gingham. So this pack. And this that had all the hearts in it is where this paper came from. Okay, so let's get to, I have a general idea of what I want to do. Like I said, this is soft suede. And we're just going to put this in half so that I can, this is going to be our card base. So this is an 8.5 by 11 cut in half. And we need to score it in half. 5.5. That's not right. 4 1/4. Yep, 4 1/4. And make sure that you've got your cutting blade out of the way. We want the scoring blade. Okay. And we'll just make our card base here. Little bone folder. Gotta love the folder. Okay, so that's our first layer. We'll put that right there. Actually, let's bring the camera out just a little bit so we can see better. Okay, and our first layer is going to be this large sheet. Lots of flowers. So the first layer is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. Let's go to 4 here. This doesn't really have a pattern, so it doesn't matter which way you go. Well, we're going to go this way, 4 by 5 1/4, and that way you'll see a little bit of a border on this one. And let's check on Penny. She's doing just fine over there. We'll leave her on for a minute, see how it goes. Okay. So that's going to layer like that. Beautiful. And then the next layer, I think this one is going to be 2 3/4 by 4. Let me check my cheat sheet here. 2 3/4 by 4 is going to look, yes, that's going to give me a good border. I like keeping my little cheat sheets handy. I'm very visual, so I like to see what I'm doing before I cut the pretty paper. So we're going to kind of cut this coordinating paper. This has that same pretty, what is this, petal pink. The back of your pads tell you what colors are in here. So this pack has Balmy Blue, Mint Macaron, Petal Pink, and Sweet Sorbet. So the petal pink matches both of these. And what did I say? 2 3/4 by 4. Line it up. Okay, so this is going to be beautiful, just like that. With this, now I think, what do we think? Do we want this layered as well? Let me see. Do we want this layered? Or do we want it just... Nope, let's layer it. So if this was 2 3/4 by 4, then this needs to be 3 by 4 1/4. And we'll give it a little matte. That's 4 1/4 that way, so this side is 3. And let's see what that looks like. Perfect. So then we've got the same kind of outline here and then another matte here. So we've got the double matte effect. I like that. Okay, now that's the general idea that I have here. Let's go back in a little bit. General idea. So let's go ahead and start putting some of this down, and then we'll work on the next part of this. Let's work with the Stampin' Seal today. Since I don't need to be very forgiving today. Sometimes I need the wiggle room of liquid glue, but it's not going to matter so much today. I'll just lay this down. Beautiful. And then these two, I can go ahead and layer. Okay. I don't want to stick this down yet because I want to put that burlap down, that ribbon. That looks very nice. It's going to open this way. Okay, now let me go ahead and wrap the ribbon around it now before I forget. So we can go all the way across. Nope, we're just going to go around this one. Yeah, we'll do that. So let's see. My ribbon scissors. We need just enough to go on either side. Okay, and we'll turn this upside down and wrap this. Make sure we're nice and straight here. Perfect. Okay, and then this can go down. That's so pretty already. All right. We're just going to center this. So fancy, but simple. It looks fancy, but it's not. All right, now here's where the idea comes. I'm going to use the decorative circle punch and put our little sentiment on that, but I also want to use my Country Bouquet because this heart, and the little one too, we'll see which one looks better. If you put 3 of those hearts together, you make a shamrock. We're in March, and this is very pretty green paper, so we'll see if that works. We'll try it. Penny's sleeping, so I'm going to turn that penny cam off. Let's see, just so we have more desk area. All right, so let's see, I need a scrap of white to get my decorative circle. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it white. And our sentiment will go on that. And then the circle, let's make the hearts, whoa, let's make the heart from here be this flower, the flower pattern. All right, so we got a lot of paper, so why not? Do we want big hearts or little hearts? Let's do 3 of each because I haven't decided. So we'll just go like this And to make sure, I don't care about the leaf, I want to make sure I have 3 of these and 3 of these. So here's one of those, only because I haven't decided if I want a large shamrock or a little shamrock. I did practice that a little bit with scratch paper, but I still couldn't decide. So we'll just make both. And there is my 3rd of each. Okay. So let's see. Clean up my desk a little bit. All right, so the sentiment's gonna go there. If you put 3 of these together, you have a shamrock. Go figure. And then we can do that and have it kind of hanging off the side. I like that, but I like this. You know what? We're just going to use liquid glue. Actually, I don't want that one. I want the very fine tip glue. Fine tip glue pen. Because some of these hearts are really, really tiny. We're going to make them both and then we'll see which one we use. Alright, so just a little dot of glue. Tiny bit. Almost nothing. This little glue is perfect, the little tip, for these little bitty hearts. Because I don't want a lot of spillage. Okay, so there's a little shamrock, a little bitty. If we don't like it, we're just not going to use it. You kind of can't tell what it is. Well, let's see. All right. The little flowers make it a little busy. Let's see if the bigger hearts are any better. Now with the bigger hearts, I can use regular glue. We still on camera? Yes. Just a little bit goes a long way. All right. So there's my 3-heart shamrock. Oh yeah, that's better. What do we think? Almost looks better that way. Let's put our sentiment down and see if we feel any better about it. Okay, so let's use The Best Is Yet to Come. Grab a block. Let's see, which one is it? This one up here. And we'll use Mossy Meadow, which is this green in the background. Very pretty. What do we think? Do we like that? Oops. Or do we want this? That kind of doesn't, you can't even tell what it is. But this way actually shows up a little better. The petal pink actually shows up better. So we're going to do that. And this one will be over here on the other side. We'll put this on the ribbon. Right. And then we'll use this green all the way around. I'm so indecisive. Okay, try not to touch your edges until it all dries. And then, let's see if we like that any better. I do like that better. Yes, we like that better. Okay, so that was Mossy Meadow. Let's put this down. Now for this, we're going to use liquid glue because I do need to be a little bit forgiving. Let's see, right here in the middle. And then we'll add this behind it. Yes, that's what we're doing. Okay, liquid glue. Put this down. It is dry by now. Right over that ribbon. Then this one will go right across behind it. Right across behind it. That will glue all those hearts together as well. And we're gonna go right under here. Just like that. And then this little one will go, let's see, where do we want it? Right around here. Okay. Let's glue this back down. Tiny, and I mean just a tiny bit of glue, and it's gonna go everywhere. This is why we don't like to use regular glue with tiny, tiny hearts, but we're gonna do what we need to do. Let's let that dry just a second. Perfect. Now, we're gonna put glue all the way around this one, just like that, the bigger hearts. And we'll put this right here. Just hold it for a second, because that is regular glue. I like that. Okay, so let's see. We want some bling. This is Pearl Basic. No, it's not. That's Pearl Basics. This is Pastel Adhesive Back Sequins. Again, this came in that Valentine suite. I bought the whole thing. So this one, do we want pink? I think we want this gold. Got large ones and small ones. Let's do a large one and two little ones. And we're going to call this card Done. Oh, come on. I like it. It's got the idea of a shamrock. It's not quite shamrocks, but they look like it. All the colors match. We've got nice matting. We've got a ribbon in here. And you can put your sentiment in there. The best is yet to come. Let's see, we didn't end up using this. The idea was to cut the hearts out of white and use Mossy Meadow ink to stamp hearts, and then cut them out with the stamp, with the punch, but I went with this idea instead. But you could certainly do that. That way you can reuse some of the older stamp sets that you have. Just see what you've got and see if it will work with your other projects. Like this, you know, it's got hearts in it, but make something else. It looks like a shamrock. Looks like a shamrock to me. Very pretty. The best is yet to come. Let me put some of this away. Do we want something on the inside? On the inside, let's put lots of love. We don't need to put something on the inside, but we're going to put something on the inside. Lots of love right here. In that same Mossy Meadow. Put it right in the middle. Beautiful. And now we're going to call this done. All right. Let's check on Penny. There she is, still sleeping. She sleeps a lot. I hope you like my video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you are notified when I post a new video. If you look in the video description, you will find links to the blog that will show you all the measurements and links to all of the products that I'm using so that you can go to the Stampin' Up! Store and buy your own, so that you can make your own cards. Thanks for watching.